What is up, guys? Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Sorry I look a little bit like crap. I'm kind of tired, not gonna lie. But, sorry, I'm eating some, you guys already know. Got my Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are good. Love my Cheez-Its. But, hey guys, hopefully everyone's having a good day today. Let's see. Hey, Diamond Sean. Hey, DRP. Hey, Diana. Is it Diana or Diana? Or Diana? I have no clue. Hey, Kevin. Hey, C-Cat. Hey, Luigi Man. Just appreciate the Luigi's Mansion coming soon. What Luigi's Mansion coming soon? I'm doing pretty good. Hey, Pop Me. Hey, Luke. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully everyone's having a great day. It's gonna be This is gonna be kind of a chill Saturday. Hey, notice me. Hey, hey, Con. This is gonna be a chill Chaturday. Tomorrow is the SpongeBob movie game stream, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Now that I have a working copy of it. In fact, let me show you guys the thumbnail I made for it. Let's see, downloads. Here. I know my face will kind of be blocking the top part, but boom. There's a thumbnail for tomorrow's stream. We're going to be playing some of the movie game. We're probably not going to be completing the whole thing because it's a decently long game. But I'll at least play, like, probably the first half, and then maybe, like, next week, if you guys want me to, I'll play the second half. We'll see. Depends on how, like, how long I end up making the stream. It probably won't be that long, because tomorrow's going to be kind of a busy day. My father's most likely coming up to visit, so I'm going to be seeing him. I've got work tomorrow night, so it's going to be a little bit of a funky day, but nonetheless. Dihana? I'll get it right eventually. It will be streamed on YouTube, Twitch, or both. It was streamed on both. Are you streaming? Yep, it'll be streamed YouTube and Twitch. So whichever one you're more comfortable with, whichever one you like more, you can watch it there. I figured it makes it a little more accessible to everyone, no matter where you want to watch my streams. Hey, Segun. Hey, Leo. Talk about SpongeBob Peanut Butter Rehydrated? Yes. I guess I'll start with that, because I'm also probably going to talk about Mario Golf a bit. But for those of you who don't know, because it was random and no announcement, Rehydrated for the Nintendo Switch got a patch yesterday, 1.0.5. And I haven't played the whole game yet. I've only played up to just past the Robot Sandy boss fight. And so far, they've fixed the game quite a bit. It's not completely done yet, though. There's still a lot they have to fix up with it. I was going to do a video on it, but there's really not much to make a video on, because mostly it's a visuals and performance patch. So basically, there's no more glitches with the textures. The textures load perfectly fine on every single level now, at least that I've tested out. The main important one was Sand Mountain. At least for me, Sand Mountain's completely fixed. Sand Mountain looks good. It runs good. Only a little bit of slowdown when you hit the tikis, when you're going down the slides. But other than that, pretty smooth. Textures load fine. You can leave Sand Mountain and the rest of the game isn't completely ruined. The game looks great now on Switch and it runs well. It definitely runs a lot smoother than it did before. Some stuttery moments still, but definitely nowhere near as bad as it was before. And I'd be more than comfortable saying that now the Switch version is a decent version of the game. Personally, from what I've played, like I said, I haven't beaten the game yet. But what I've played, load times are still not the best. But to me, for now, I'm just happy that the game looks and runs good. So now that it looks and runs good, they could spend the time fixing all the other little things that aren't good. Because the thing is, with the patch, like I said, it was mainly just performance and visuals. So a lot of the other things that were wrong with the game before are still wrong with it. Like the Bubble Bowl, the sound effect still cuts out halfway through, and the Bubble Bowl goes flying wherever it wants to. Goo Lagoon, the sound effects of the light tower still is really, really loud. Jellyfish Fields, there's still that 150 shiny object thing that gets taken away in the second half of the level. So there's still a lot wrong with it. But at least the game is to a level now to where it's good and playable, and now they can fix all the little things wrong with it. And I really hope that's the approach they take. Yeah, I mean, I'm still not happy that it took this long, but at the same time, this is why games like, for example, Crash Bandicoot 4, it's probably why Crash Bandicoot 4 didn't come out at launch with the other versions. It's coming out next month because of the fact that it would probably suffer some of the same issues that Rehydrated faced. So, we'll see. Pop-ins are still a thing. Pop-ins are still not the best, but like I said, I'm hoping this is something that gets addressed. Though one thing that does suck, though, this could be because I own the very first edition model of the Switch, and this is a problem I faced a few times. My Switch, like when I play Rehydrated, it overheats. I mean, it doesn't overheat, but it gets really, really warm. The system. So I don't know if it's because I own the first edition of the Switch, and like let's say the revised Switch and the Switch Lite wouldn't face this issue. But yeah, my Switch overheats a bit when I played Rehydrated. Like, I played for about maybe like an hour yesterday, and my Switch is pretty warm. So I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Yeah, other consoles. I know like a lot of people were like, why didn't the other consoles get a patch? Is because this patch is pretty specific to the Switch version, I feel. Like every other console and PC, textures were loading fine, the game's performance was fine. This is a patch that was very much specific to the Switch. Mobile version news, I don't have anything to say about the mobile version. I don't know what Handy Games are doing with it. I know they're working on a patch that brings it up to date, but other than that, I don't know. Like, I know they're working on something, but as for when it would come out, not a clue. Do you have to play on a new file to get old benefits? It doesn't matter. You can play your old files of the game or new files of the game. The game's patched. It works fine, no matter if you're playing your old files or new files. Waiting for this too, so I know how you feel. Yeah, the Switch version was the only one I had, so. There's been bug fixes. Yeah, obviously, they're patching up bugs, and right now they're working on getting like the movie theater updated, and what else is it? Like Mr. Krabs' shiny object requirements and the boss replayability. I believe those three are all still not there, but I know Handy Games are working on it, so just give them a little bit of time, I guess. Yeah. Position was the worst version because of the textures pop in. That's why they updated it. Yep, exactly. The internal, so if they're still working on other versions, boss replayability isn't on mobile, so yeah. What do you think of Nintendo and future directs? Oh, hey Cam, welcome to the chat. I think we'll see another direct in June. Personally, I think that's when we're gonna see the next direct. Just mostly because, like, it's crazy. So many people were so disappointed in this direct, but Nintendo specifically said it was focusing on the first half of this year. So if you really thought that Nintendo were gonna like announce a huge title for the first half of this year, that's on you. I'm sorry, right? Like I get it. There weren't many heavy-hitting titles, but we got a title that we know for next year, which is Splatoon 3. That's a pretty big announcement. Skyward Sword HD is coming out in July. I personally don't care about it. I'm one of the people who think it's overpriced, but, if you want to get it, then hey, by all means, go and get it. And then, we have Miitopia coming out in May, Mario Golf coming out in June. We have obviously we already had 3D World Deluxe. So this year, I mean, people are like, shitting on that direct. And I'm like, it was quite a decent direct, like it wasn't anything mind blowing, but there were some decent things there. And you guys know me, I'm critical of Nintendo. I will call Nintendo out when they do something bad. And I thought it was a decent direct. Don't know what to tell you. You can say I'm hyped for Mario Golf too. There's a couple things I want them to tweak. But I plan on doing a video this week, this coming week on Mario Golf. Speaking of, I guess I'll outline my schedule for this week. Obviously, the past 2 weeks I haven't uploaded Ring Fit Friday videos, and it's mostly just because of how busy I've been. I've been out of my mind busy with a lot of other stuff. So hopefully I can get another Ring Fit Friday for you. Hopefully I can get another Ring Fit Friday video out for you this coming Friday. Monday I plan on finally releasing my Mario Party concept video updates. Because I was meant to release them last week, but then the Nintendo Direct came around, and it just never happened, so can't wait to get that out for you guys. Wednesday, I'll probably do a video about Mario Golf again, probably talking about, like, features I want, or specific things that I want. I know I want to do a video about characters I want to see, and I want to do another video about the story mode, and, like, how I want them to structure the story mode, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Depends on what I end up deciding to do. I think I might want to start off with the story mode, and then go on to the characters, but we'll see. Oh hey, Vin Tennis. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. How are you doing? Do you think they'll fix the bad draw distance of the Switch version? Honestly, I'm not sure. I think what they should do is they should have a new graphics patch for the Switch version. So, for example, let's take a level like Jellyfish Fields, for instance. Because I think the bad draw distance is just most obvious in Jellyfish Fields. I don't know. That's just the level it stands out to me. And I think they should just change the textures to get rid of like a lot of the grass. Like, make it almost look like the original version, just obviously like better textures like on the grass, obviously, but like we don't need like all the individual blades of grass. If getting rid of that will improve, and by, I mean, first of all, it'll definitely improve it because like 10 feet in front of you, you see it stop anyways. So might as well just get rid of it and improve that. But getting rid of all that stuff might also just improve the draw distance in general because it's less to render, so it might be able to handle more. I'm not a game developer, so I don't know how it works, but hopefully they do something like that. That would be awesome. Hey Antonio, how are you doing? I think I missed someone. Oh, hey Leo. When do you think we'll get SpongeBob the movie Rehydrated? I don't think we're gonna get it at all. What about Fall Guys? I might get Fall Guys. Still waiting for Odyssey DLC. You probably won't get it, to be honest. Just being honest. Opinion on Mario Golf on Switch? It looks good. The courses look a little bit generic, and I'm hoping the story mode has a little more to it than it's looking like so far, but overall, it looks good to me. Now there's a what I still play, I still prefer the older game right now. I think once, like, they patch a lot of the little like, here's the thing, right? Of course, the original Battle for Bikini Bottom has its bugs, but they're bugs that you'd have to go out of your way to see. With Rehydrated, they're kind of in your face. So I feel like if they improve that, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is, but Rehydrated also just kind of feels slower than the original. Like, it feels like your movement speed is super, super slow. So I really think they should do a patch that slightly increases your movement speed. And if they did that, and maybe, like, had, like, an option to change your controls, that'd be kind of cool. Because I know there are so many people that are upset that the A button is the jump button, even though that's how the jump button's always been for the past, like, 50 years of gaming. Okay, not 50 years, 40 years of gaming. But like, even still, like, having a button mapping option would be really, really cool without having to go into your Switch settings, of course. Yeah. I still have fun with the needless fog everywhere, same. But it's one of those things where it's just like, I can just get over it. Like, you know, it sucks, but it hides a lot of the draw distance issues in certain spots, so yeah, it doesn't faze me as much as it phases a lot of other people. Doing speed runs in Rehydrated, got more speed in Jellyfish Fields. Nice. I feel like I missed something. Sand Mountain still have that fog. Yeah, fog is still, like, they didn't change any of that. That's all the same. I hope we can do a boss battle. What do you mean by that, Leo? Do you mean like a boss rush mode? That'd be cool, but I mean, not really needed, I guess, because you can replay any of the main bosses at any time. Like, you can't replay King Jellyfish or Flying Dutchman or Prawn. But, like, I don't know. I don't see the need to replay those small boss battles. Like, I don't know. I'm fine with just the bigger ones. Yeah, I can agree with that. That robot AI feels really, really easy, especially when you, like, look at robots like the Chuck robot, or even like this, like, not really the Sleepy Time, but listen, Chuck robot definitely. Tartar robot is, like, drunk half the time. Like, the Tartar goes in whichever direction it wants. Let's see what else. The chomp bots aren't as difficult because usually they'd release that, like, toxic gas from their mouth that you'd have to avoid, but now it looks like they just kind of, like, bite at you, so they're less of a threat. Hammers seem to take more time to swing. Yeah, so they have the robot AR. Right, robot AI is definitely a bit, you know. I think it'd be cool for them to add. I don't see the reason. Like, I mean, I get it for, like, the boss replayability stuff, but I don't know. Just, I don't know. Like, it's one thing, those like the bigger bosses, the more grand and epic bosses, but the smaller ones, it's like, I don't know, just don't think it's needed. Bombot. Oh yeah, Bombot. Freaking these like Bombot in Rock Bottom, right? You all this part I'm probably talking about here. In Rock Bottom, like towards the very end of the Trench of Advanced Darkness, towards the end of the level, when you're hopping across those platforms, and then there's like 2 Bombots and a Chuck robot. You'll be like 20 feet away, and those Bombots will be like, "See ya," and just jump off the edge. It's like they're seriously the most pointless robots of the game now. Like before, they used to be like a little bit of a threat. But now they're like, they just jump off of any edge. Like, they're just like suicidal. They're like, "Yep, see ya." Like, it's a little ridiculous. I think Tartar is harder now. Tartar is harder in one aspect. Whenever you hit a Tartar, it'll automatically fire once it, like, gets knocked back. So it'll knock back and then fire more. It didn't do that before. So you can't just hit it once and then hit it again. Because it'll fire right away and you'll get hurt. But where it aims, that's the poo-poo part. It just doesn't know where it's aiming half the time. I hope we do a fight with robot scooters soon. Boring. They're not going to add content to the single-player mode. They're not going to do it. Team Fortress 2, what? Oh, demo from Team Fortress 2, got it. Could be a replacement for the Horde mode, boss rush mode. You can do it in multiplayer. I don't think you can do a boss rush mode in multiplayer. Simply because the bosses are, at least the main bosses, are specific to the moveset of the characters, right? So it's like, you could not do the Robot SpongeBob boss fight as anyone but SpongeBob. You can't do and if you did, like, let's say the Robot Sandy boss fight, right, where you had someone as SpongeBob and someone as Patrick, Patrick has to sit around until Patrick's phase comes up, and then SpongeBob has to sit around. So boss rush just would not work unless they completely reworked the battles. Which at that point, it's not really a boss rush mode because you're not doing the bosses from the game. You're doing a whole different separate thing. Just doesn't make sense. Hans isn't fixed and Bubble is not fixed. Can we get a petition to get Pokemon Brick Bronze back on Roblox? I have no clue what that even is. Bosses add more mechanics to the other characters. But like I said, like that just doesn't make it a boss rush mode. Let's take Luigi's Mansion, for instance, right? The Luigi's Mansion boss rush mode they added to the original game, where you can play, with up to 2 players. They didn't alter the boss fights at all. They are the exact same, but now you can fight, now you can do them with 2 people, and you can go through them, But with Rehydrated, you'd have to completely change how the boss fights worked. Let's take Robot SpongeBob, for instance, right? First of all, you'd probably have to get rid of, okay, so let's look at this from each character's perspective. SpongeBob would work the same. Patrick, the only thing I can think of is giving him a throw fruit to throw at the buttons. But you'd have to have a throw fruit station, which would be impossible on those platforms because Robot SpongeBob attacks those platforms. So that wouldn't work. And in that case, you'd have to have him on the floor, which then means you'd have to get onto the trampoline to get back on top, but you can't jump with a throw fruit. So it doesn't make sense. Boss rush mode, multiplayer, no. Boss rush mode, single player, sure. Multiplayer, no. Hey Strat, what's up? Now patches here. Would you play the new old game? Old game still is like way better. It's way more polished. Sorry about English. You're from Germany. It's okay, Leo. They could use extra characters and modify them. Modify Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Gary, Robot Plankton. But why? like how does that work? Like it doesn't. So then you only have SpongeBob and then Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Gary, Robot Plankton, and even then it's like, if only certain characters are going to work on certain bosses, then it would limit the characters you could choose. It's just overly complicated for what it's trying to do. Right? How old did Battle for Bikini Bottom sell? The original Rehydrated. Rehydrated, I know, is over 1 million. So maybe like at this point, like 1.25 million, maybe. Considering the mobile port came out after that million sales report came out, that makes sense. I'm from Germany as well, yeah. And the fallen scorpion with a bubble wand. I mean, okay. But what about the bubble bash segments where Robot Sandy lifts off the head and goes like this? Only SpongeBob can do that. Only SpongeBob. Or the Bubble Bash thing. Well, I guess you can use a ground pound from anyone else. Then Robot Patrick, I don't even think you could do anything with Robot Patrick because you need the Bubble Bowl. Or just Sandy, because there's Texas signs that only Sandy could use. So, yeah, multiplayer would make no sense, especially for Robot Patrick. Because you need Sandy for the Texas signs, and you need SpongeBob for the Bubble Bowl. Let's see here. Was that the longest direct so far? It was, at least to my knowledge. Hey, 2010 Daniel Ryan. What are your thoughts on Pyro and Mythic for Smash? I personally don't care. Like, for fans of Xenoblade, which I know there aren't that many, it's good for them. It gives us another female representative in Smash, or I guess 2 female representatives in Smash, which is cool. But just not an exciting character, just kind of like, oh, another RPG sword fighter. Okay. Got like 10 of those at this point in this DLC pack. We had Byleth. We had, Steve can even count as a sword fighter, because I know he uses a sword. Let's see. We have Sephiroth. Is Joker a sword fighter? I don't think Joker's a sword fighter. But either way, yeah. A lot of sword fighters in the DLC. Like, meh. See, original sold 3.2 million across all 3 consoles, so there you go. Have you ever heard after memorizing his core mechanics how to beat enemies? Yeah, that's a stupid complaint. I'm presuming you're talking about the GameSpot review of Rehydrated. Who do you like more now, Purple Lamp or Handy Games? I don't know. I like, they both developed Rehydrated. I mean, I don't have a preference, I guess. Let's see. How's the cruise ball control now? Same as the original Rehydrated. I mean, I have a favorite JRPG. I mean, I know it's not RPG, but I mean, really any game is an RPG if you think about it. A role-playing game where you're playing the role of a character. But I meant sword fighter in general. I shouldn't have said RPG. Joker has a gun? Okay. Any news on Doctor Who? Yes, actually. There actually is. Well, this isn't news, but this is a confirmation. Doctor Who, The Lonely Assassins, is definitely going to be released later on Switch than Steam and mobile. And it will be getting a physical edition. So, I'm excited about that. I'm excited for The Lonely Assassins to get a physical edition. So, that's the only news we've gotten so far, and that was just this morning. From Doom Eternal, was uploaded 2 weeks ago. Oh, okay. Didn't Handy Games support the game? Okay. Purple Lamp developed the game, gave an earlier build to Handy Games to kind of develop on and make it suitable for mobile. So, Handy Games didn't develop Rehydrated Mobile from the ground up. I hate how they dumbed down the third phase of Robot Patrick. Yeah, just a little bit. What's your opinion on Mario Golf the story mode? It looks good. There are a few things I really want to make sure they actually do with it, which I know will end up being disappointed in the long run. But, I mean, it looks good, it looks like, you get to build your own character up, you get to face off against Mario characters. I really hope they do what they did in the original Mario Golf for Game Boy Advance, where you face off against a character, and when you face off against that character, you unlock them. So it gives you a real reason to go through the story mode. I mean, yes, in tennis, it was like so you can get the courts and all that, but, like, have it be kind of old school, where, to unlock every character, you need to play and complete the story mode. That'd be really, really cool. So it's like, let's say you play up against Hammer Bro, right? In golf, then you can unlock him once you beat him. That'd be really, really cool. Other than that, I would like to see other human, representation here as well. Like, because it just seems kind of weird for you to kind of thrown into the Mario world. But, I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, so, I didn't even play multiplayer yet. Multiplayer mode is meh for Rehydrated. If the mobile version can have graphic settings to switch it, well, that's the one difference with Handy Games, is because Handy Games put in that option, because like I said, Handy Games made it so that so that it was optimized for mobile, and that's one of the things it did. They added the graphic settings. I mean, I mean, the Switch version doesn't even really need graphic settings, because the main reason the graphic settings are there for the phones is because some people, like me, I have an iPhone 12, but some people might have, let's say, an iPhone 7 or an iPhone 6, and Rehydrated runs on top settings well on the iPhone 12, and top settings might not work for the iPhone 7, so you need those, like, those, that's almost like a requirement, really, because you can't, like, it's not like the Switch where it's like you have the Switch, all Switches run the same. Not all phones run the same. So it would be nice maybe to have like a performance mode, like so we could toggle like a performance mode over a graphical mode, whatever. But nonetheless, will there be some Mario Kart in the game? I hope there will be. I don't doubt that there will be unless they get really lazy. But I mean, even so, like the desert course is actually technically a Mario themed one. Because they have certain like they have Pokies, they have that one sand monster from like Super Mario 3D World. They have a bit there, but I really hope they do a little more creative stuff with the courses. And the Mario Golf games have never had this issue before, so I think we'll be fine. I'm holding out optimism. Let's see. In the original patch, it was way harder. Rehydrate, it's way easier. That can be said about basically all the boss battles. Robot SpongeBob, they really nerfed Robot SpongeBob. Usually, okay, in the original game, when SpongeBob did the chop thing, if you got like 2 platforms ahead of him, he would just dart to the platform you're on and get ready to attack. In Rehydrated, he literally goes one by one. So if you get like 3 or 4 platforms ahead of him, he won't catch up. So, let's see. What's your favorite level in Super Mario Sunshine? Oh shoot, I don't remember the names. I don't remember the names of them in Sunshine. But the one that has the Goober Blooper battle, not Die Hard Docs. It's freaking 64. It's literally the second level or second world of the game. I don't even know the name, but yeah, that one. Would you use the Joy-Cons as motion? No, I would not use motion controls in Mario Golf. I mean, you can if you like motion controls. I just do not care for motion controls in the slightest. We had to have the Nokia Corona Mountain. Thank you. Oh wait, no, isn't that like the Regal Harbor? I was like Corona Mountain. No, that's like the last level. Yeah, Regal Harbor. I think it was. Thank you. The only problem with 60 FPS on mobile is that your battery runs quickly. Yeah, I heard about that. What'd you think about Bowser's Fury? I thought it was really good. See, does anyone notice how the animation of the new Robot Sandy's boss fight is really weird? Because when I was playing it the other day, they took out like all of the sound effects that Robot Sandy made from the original. Like that like one sound effect that Robot Sandy made when she jumps, like it's like that, like it's like a trombone almost. That's not in Rehydrated. I kind of missed that sound effect. I was playing it yesterday, and I'm like, I miss all the cool sound effects that Sandy used to make. Because now there's a lot of like metal clanging, and I guess it makes sense because she's a robot. But I don't know. I kind of miss the certain sound effects. I don't know. And then with Robot SpongeBob, it's like, I mentioned this in my last Rehydrated video I think I made, but when he does his karate move, where he says karate and the words pop out and all that, he only does it once. So it's like in the like last phase when he does it like 3 or 4 times, he only says it the first time. It's really off-putting. It's really weird. One thing I wish I could do with Rehydrate, because I really want to make a video where I compile literally every single problem it has. I mean, at least now post patch, and I would so do that if I was able to screen record. Like if something happened, like a glitch or something I was able to record, I wish I could press the capture or hold the capture button so I could record it. But for some reason, the Switch version, you can't use it. You can't use the video record capture button thing, which is really weird. Yeah, that's another thing. The fish head doesn't come out and talk when you're doing the second phase of the robot SpongeBob fight. So, nope, Loud Noise and Goo Lagoon is still there. Yeah, there's a lot of audio bugs. Like a lot of the bugs now, at least, are audio related. Like just sound effects not working properly, sound effects not coming at all. Just Really unfortunate. Kevin, you look grumpy there. All right, cheese it break. Love me my Cheez-Its, man. You need to finish many of the Ink Machine chapters 4 and 5 are the best ones. Maybe you're a little cranky. Sorry, it's okay. I'm just messing with you. Maybe one day. I just got such a backlog. Like, not even just a backlog. I made this post on Twitter, but the games that are coming out in the first half of this year are gonna ruin my wallet. Like in next month. Well, this month I got Bowser's Fury and 3D World. Next month I got Lonely Assassins. And then in April is probably when we're gonna get the Edge of Reality, or maybe May, because I think May I'm not really interested in any games that are coming out. But then in June I'm really screwed because Back for Blood comes out on June 22nd, and then Mario Golf comes out on the 25th, right? Yeah, the 25th. So 3 days later, which is really gonna suck. But you know, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. First world problems, but it's gonna suck because I'm gonna be so excited for golf to play that story mode, but I won't want to put Back for Blood down. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stream Back for Blood on the channel and the Twitch channel, of course, for the first couple days of it being out. And then when Mario Golf comes out, I'll stream the story mode. I think that sounds good. You plan on getting Crash 4? I was thinking about getting Crash 4. I really was. But just with how much other stuff is coming out, like, I am not a rich person. YouTube ad revenue doesn't give me much. I am not I'm a college student. I can barely afford food. So me getting the amount of games I'm getting is already, like, not great. Or else I would get Crash 4. It's just that Doctor Who obviously has a higher, you know, what's the word? It's higher on the list. Then, of course, Mario Golf is high on the list, and then Back for Blood is high on the list. So Crash just kind of is like, I don't know. I mean, granted, Lonely Assassins, at least the mobile version, which is the one coming out in March, that's only like $3. So maybe I can get Crash 4, but we'll have to see. I like the original better than Rehydrated. Same for now. Is Movie Game a live stream or is it recorded? It will be a live stream. That's happening tomorrow. I don't know what time yet, so don't ask me what time. It'll probably be sometime in the afternoon, like maybe like when I started this stream. Maybe that's when it's gonna be. But we'll have to see because tomorrow's gonna be a little bit of a weird kind of crazy day. So I don't know. I have to play it by ear. We'll see. The kelp vine to me hydrate is really easy yet somehow still hard. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, they took out like a lot of the shortcuts. Like they made it a very closed, like slide. Like it's not as open as it was before. You know, you have basically walls on either side. It's a lot it's a lot different. I lost the world record by 1 second. The original. Oof. Let's see. When is your birthday? Could you get one of the games there? Someone. I mean, here's the thing. My birthday. Funny enough, my birthday is in June. So I might. But here's the thing. I don't really get birthday money much. Like I'm 20. I'm gonna be 23 years old. I don't really get birthday money. Like, you know, sometimes maybe I'll get gift cards, and maybe I'll use that to get, like, Mario Golf or Back for Blood. On Back for Blood, I'm probably going to get the Ultimate Edition, which is $100. So, but we'll see. Let's see. If you hit a rock, then you lose. Well, on, like, kelp vines slide? That's a bit ridiculous. Scalp slide better, old or new? Um, I mean, it's good on both. I don't mind a lot of the changes they made to it, but I definitely do miss the open nature of the original. Because like, in the original one, you can like plan all these shortcuts. You can try and experiment to see what shortcuts work and what don't. But there, it's very like follow the path. There's a couple branching paths, but you mostly got to follow the path. So like them both, but I probably do prefer the original just because of the open nature of it. I do like how the new slide looks in terms of like just the environment, like as a whole. Um, and like honestly, Kelp Force as a whole got a huge facelift and rehydrated. It looks so much better. You know, it's less of the puke green, and there's a little more. I think like just more blues. I guess they make it look a little less crappy. And plus, it's also like an HD game, which puke greens in older games just look bad by nature. But yeah. Do you speedrun Battle from Bikini Bottom? I know some of the speedrunning tricks, but I am by no means a speedrunner. Mostly because that would be like so much time to devote to a game, like people like Shift, for instance, right? Who speedrun Battle from Bikini Bottom? Like that's his job. That's what he does. He Twitch streams and speedruns for a living, right? I could not. I mean, like, I like video games, but like, here's the thing, right? I'm a YouTuber who talks about games all the time, almost every day. And I'm a gamer with a huge game collection and, all that stuff. But I play games a lot less than people may think. For context, I think, hold on, let me see if I can find the report I posted on how much I actually played the Nintendo Switch last year. Because I'm pretty certain I shared that on here. If not, maybe it's in my phone somewhere. Well, to also put things into perspective, the game I played the most on my Nintendo Switch is Luigi's Mansion 3, and I put maybe 50 hours into that, and that's the longest amount of time I spent playing a game. Ah, people are messaging me. Where is it? Maybe I didn't post it on Twitter. I could have sworn I probably did though. Oh wait, I did. Here we go. A total of 161 hours for the whole year of 2020, with everything that came out, with Rehydrated, with Paper Mario, with Luigi's Mansion 3 still being kind of new in 2020. Like, hold on, 161 hours. So that's basically almost 7 days straight. That's like 1 week straight of playing games in a year, which sounds like a lot, but what would that be? That would be like half a day a month, basically, right? A little more than half a day a month, which is crazy to think. Let's see. What is the absolute worst game you've ever played? I still think that trophy must go. The worst game I think I've ever played back on the GameCube, the original Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius game. That game was laughably bad. It wasn't like Attack of the Twonkies or anything like that. It was the original Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius game. I remember hating it. I haven't seen anyone speedrun Rehydrated for months now. Well, Twitch got rid of Rehydrated as a category on Twitch. So anyone who plays Rehydrated has to go under the original Battle for Bikini Bottom tag, which, people, I don't know, it's just different. People didn't like the director's cut. Nintendo mostly relies on third parties instead of their own games nowadays. It's not even that. It's that this direct said it would focus on the first half of 2021, right? And so far, we have, and I made a mistake in yesterday's video, we have a Nintendo release every single month until July. We had 3D World Deluxe this month. We have Wow, what was next month? Wait, was there something for March? I'm tripping. I don't. There has to have been something for March. But either way, I know that in April there's Pokemon. In May there's Miitopia. In June there's Mario Golf. In July there's Skyward Sword HD. But what the heck was March? Well, I suppose one snap it. Probably because they want to talk about in a Pokemon Direct that's probably coming up soon. Oh, and then we have No More Heroes 3 in August, which personally I don't care about, but I mean, hey. See, Mario Golf in June. Got Animal Crossing update. The Pyra and Mythra updates coming to Smash, so there's definitely stuff there. There's the Hyrule Warriors update or DLC coming out in May/June. So I don't know. Like, I know, like, it's not like anything big, but I mean, for games being announced for the first half of the year, you can't expect anything big. Hero Pants is the most level licensed game ever. I actually don't know if I've ever played Hero Pants, so. EA Sports, what a shame. Would you get Splatoon 3? I'd probably get Splatoon 3. If it was coming out this year, I probably wouldn't. But next year, yeah, I could see it. Let's see. I had something I was gonna say, but I completely forgot what it was. Shoot. Oh, I actually I won't show you guys the whole thing. Have you played Boating Bash? I have not. Oh shoot, I don't have my external hard drive plugged in. Hold on. Because I have an external hard drive where I keep a lot of like my video projects and such. But how's Mario Party coming along? Well, that's exactly what I was about to show you. I'm not going to show off too much because there's going to be an update video on Monday, and I want to make sure a lot of stuff is saved for the people who are members of the channel and all that. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's this one, I'm presuming. Yep. Alright, you guys are going to get a little bit of a sneak preview. This is also going to be shown off to members in the official video, so... At least stream. Sorry, I gotta go for a second. It's okay. So let me actually stop the music. And we'll go here. So, basically what I'm doing for this project, I'm gonna switch it over to the other view in a little bit, but I'm gonna make it a little bit different than the Luigi's Mansion project. What I'm gonna do is it's not just gonna be, well, I mean, it is gonna be just concepts and ideas, but I'm also gonna try and structure it as if it's an actual game. Because I know a lot of people were like, oh, this isn't like a real fan game, this isn't a real game, and this isn't either, but this will give you more of an idea as to what it would be like if it was. So I'm going to show you guys this. Let me switch over here. All right. Let me turn volume down maybe a little bit. All right. Here we go. This is about a minute long, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Here we go. Obviously, this is from the... Stop. This is from the teaser trailer. So this is like basically like the intro of the game. See Bowser come up, all menacing in the background. Okay, hold on, wait. So what you guys are about to hear here is my music guy, the guy who does my music for my projects, basically the guy who did all the Luigi's Mansion 4 project music. Here, he made title screen music for me. And I also took some audio clips from other Mario Party games. Like I took the Mario Party DS, when all the characters yell Mario Party. I took that, and I think that's all I took for the title screen. So let me go back a little bit. I still gotta add sound effects to this part, but basically go through all the modes, telling you what they all do. And then we go back to the party mode. And then, are you sure this is the mode you want to play? And then, excellent, let's party. And then I still gotta work on more. I gotta work on like the transition, and then I gotta get all that going. But that is done, and mostly done at least. And oh, turn the music back on. I knew I was missing something. Okay. So there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little peek at the project. Will there be a new Mario Party game this year? I hope so. It would make the timing of my Mario Party video so perfect. Okay, so I know E3 is happening on my birthday this year. It rarely happens, but E3 is happening on my birthday. And if Nintendo announced a new Mario Party on my birthday, which is also the day I'm releasing this Mario Party video, that would be something else. That would be such perfect timing. But yeah. What do you think about the Cruise Bubble and Rehydrated? I personally think the original one's better. Oh, way better. It was beyond better. I don't like that they turned it into a third-person perspective. It controls kind of wonky. It's not the best. I mean, I don't hate it. It's functionable. I also don't like that, like, when you, like, explode it. Like, in the original game, right? Like, let's say you have 3 tikis. If you hit a middle one in the original game and it explodes, it would probably destroy the other 2 tikis as well. But in Rehydrated, it would only destroy the one. And I don't like how they did that change. What's your favorite Mario sports game? Probably the Mario Golf and Mario Tennis on Game Boy Advance. Always be my favorite. Have you played Mario 3D All-Stars recently? Yes, I played it a couple weeks ago. I was playing more of Galaxy. Freaking love Galaxy. How are you doing with diet and ring fit? Pretty good, actually. I haven't weighed myself recently, but I actually was on a phone call with my dad and my dad's girlfriend, and they said I look like a little slimmer, especially around the face, so I'll take it. You might hit 3K subs next month? Oh, I'm hoping so. That would be super cool to hit 3,000 subscribers. I probably want to do something for that. Like some sort of like maybe, I don't even know if I want to do a contest because money's really tight, but just some sort of celebration for 3,000 subscribers. But we'll see. Mario Superstar is my favorite. The Mario Baseball games are really good too. They're really good. I'd probably put like Mario Superstar Baseball like right below the Game Boy Mario Golf game and tennis games, just because it's really, really good. Have you played Revenge of the Flying Dutchman? No. I'm waiting to do that on the channel. And I know some people wanted to see me play that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Movie Game this week and probably next week. And then I'll play Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. We'll see. I don't know. I have a lot of thinking to do when it comes to that stuff. And I also got to set up my little stream setup here so that it looks good. I guess. I don't know. Okay. That's done. Have you ever done 100% on the movie game? I might have. Not sure. I know I haven't like collected all of the the extras, like those the treasure chests, but I'm pretty certain I've probably gotten all the Goofy Goober tokens. That's been such an expensive game on the GameCube. Well, luckily I have it. How is CC Media? Yes, actually. I don't think I even responded to him yet. But let me see. Yeah, I talked to him. I talked to him almost every day. But okay, I did respond to him. But he was without power, heat, clean water. He was without all that stuff for quite a few days. Hence why he hasn't been on Game Explain recently. He hasn't been in the predictions or the direct reaction or any of the post discussion stuff. But he is doing fine. His home is fully powered now. Heat works. It's just that he doesn't have any clean water. That's the one thing his house still doesn't have: clean water. He has internet. He has all that stuff. Just not like water, which is probably the most important. Well, actually, I think heat would probably be the most important. But regardless, yeah, he's doing okay though. He's doing okay. He's pushing through it. Yeah. Let's see. I had this again. I'm trying to recollect my childhood games. Oh, nice, Jackosaurus. I like Bowser's Fury because it has a mix of Mario Odyssey and 3D World. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just came in. What is Battle for Bikini Bottom patch? Yeah, it's Battle for Bikini Bottom. Got another patch on the Switch. I should say Rehydrated got another patch on the Switch. Basically, fixed all of the graphic bugs, or not all of them. The shadows are still pixelated, but other than that, the textures are fine. Sand Mountain actually looks good now. And the performance got patched. The game runs decently smoothly now, with some hiccups, but overall runs pretty well. So now all they need to do is patch up all the little things, and I really hope they do that. I've gotten all the treasure chests many times. They're actually very well hidden. Yeah, that's why I've never gotten all of them. If you're collecting, it's better to the DS and the Wii. Those are at least cheap. Yeah, even the Wii is starting to pick up in price. I mean, I think people should start collecting Wii U soon. I think the Wii U is going to really burst up in price just because of how not many people played the Wii U and all that stuff. Like, I think the Wii U is a console people should try to collect for. Which sucks since I've sold most of my Wii U games. I mean, it makes sense that I sold most of them since most of the Wii U games are on the Switch now. But even so. Will a patch come to other consoles as well? Maybe. I mean, most likely. This patch just didn't need to come to other consoles because of the fact that this patch was, like I said earlier, it addressed mainly Switch-specific issues. So, like, they don't need to release a patch that fixes issues that aren't there for other consoles. So, I don't know. But, yeah. Awesome. Good news. Yeah. I've played a bit of Rehydrated on my Switch. I'm going to probably try to complete it tonight while I'm at work. Because my job is me just kind of sitting at a desk and, like, making sure no one does anything stupid. So, you know, I can play my Switch at work. And I probably won't beat the game while I'm at work. I work for 4 hours tonight, so I can probably get, like, close to beating it, but not exactly. So, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, wait. I don't work tonight. I work tomorrow. Either way, I'll still play it tonight, maybe. I'm stupid. I don't know why I thought that I was working tonight. It's tomorrow night. Have they patched a movie theater where you go to pay in? For consoles, yes. Mobile, no. Wii U is definitely going to skyrocket. Exactly. 7th gen consoles and games will start getting really expensive in the next few years. Yeah. Like right now, the GameCube. Oh my lord. I'm thankful I really started collecting GameCube when I did. Because now GameCube is really expensive. Like, ridiculously expensive. Like, Luigi's Mansion, even. Like, hold on, let me check how much Luigi's Mansion goes for now. Yeah, it goes for $50 now. Like maybe like a year or two ago, it went for like 20 or 25. You know, now it's going for 50. So it's like games are going up for the GameCube. So as you guys know, years ago I mostly collected GameCube games. That's why my GameCube collection at home is so big. And most of my GameCube games I've found at like flea markets or garage sales. Like I found Skies of Arcadia. I think I found that at a flea market. Freaking Fire Emblem Path of Radiance I got complete in really nice shape for $5. And that game, I don't even want to know how much that goes for now. Path of Radiance price. $253 is the going price for it. $253 for a game I got for $5. Like I think when I got it, it was worth maybe $100 at the time. So it was a good deal nonetheless. But still, it's crazy. Is there any Doctor Who games coming to Xbox, PS? Yep. The Edge of Reality is coming to the PlayStation, and the Xbox. Not the Lonely Assassins, but the Edge of Reality is. PS2 version of Adventure Flying Dutchman is pending with the game version explored. Favorite GameCube game, not Luigi's Mansion, definitely Mario Party 6. I noticed how Robot Sandy's head gets hit before you can actually make contact with her head. Yeah, it's also really weird how with Robot Sandy, like specifically when you're fighting her as Patrick, when you like do like the slam on the ground so that her head pops off, it like takes a second. Like it's like slam, Sandy stands there, and all of a sudden it's just like it's really, really weird. Luigi's Mansion, my favorite game is Double Dash. Nice. Quarantine hasn't helped games from not skyrocketing. Yeah, people more than ever want to play video games now, like because of the fact that they're stuck at home. They want to play games, especially like the GameCube and the N64 specifically, and even the Wii. A lot of people are getting nostalgic for them, so they're wanting to get them more. They wanted to relive their childhood with the N64, GameCube, and even the Wii. Like that's why they're skyrocketing. People want to do that. So, like obviously, very specifically, the GameCube and even the N64 are the ones that are really going right now. Like the Wii, the thing with the Wii is that like the Wii sold so many games. It sold so much. So yes, there are still valuable games on the Wii and hard to find games, but it's not like the GameCube where, a Fire Emblem game is like over $200. Like, it's crazy. Do you have the GameCube component cables? I don't, but I am probably going to get one of those HD adapters. Probably going to get like either the Eon or the Retro Bit, one of those, just to make my GameCube games look nicer on my HD TVs, and so that when I record gameplay and stream, they'll look nicer. Do you have? Oh, I already answered that. Even a Pokemon DS game was for $100. Yeah, Pokemon games, like especially on the DS, are really expensive. Like I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver are pretty expensive, which sucks because Heart Gold is actually the one I want. I think I have a case and manual for Heart Gold, so all I would need is the cartridge. Or am I thinking of Soul Silver? It doesn't matter. Did they take the path out to? You just mean. What do you mean by that, DRP? I was thinking today, actually, 2022 is Mario Kart's 20th anniversary. Do you think they could bring Double Dash Wii? Yes, etc. No, I don't think they're gonna do that. Like, I mean, it's just like, I mean, here's the thing: they're not gonna do anniversary collections for every single one of their games. I wish they would for the Switch, to be honest. Like Luigi's Mansion, like I would love to see a Luigi's Mansion collection this year, but I'm pretty certain it's not gonna happen. I would love for it to happen, but I do think it is kind of cool that the Switch is getting more and more games that are from the GameCube and Wii era. Like, obviously we've got Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy, Skyward Sword. Let's be honest, we're probably going to get Wind Waker, and we're probably going to get Twilight Princess, so those will probably make their way on. We're getting other games, like Stubbs the Zombie was a game from... it wasn't on the GameCube, but it was the same generation. Battle for Bikini Bottom, obviously, even though it's rehydrated, it's, still Battle for Bikini Bottom. Just a lot of games from that era are making its way to the Switch, and it's actually making me like the system even more, because the GameCube and some of the Wii and the N64 era, those are my favorite eras of video gaming. So to see a lot of those coming over to the Switch, meaning that I can play a lot of these games portably in HD wherever I want, it's pretty nice. Hey Nerf Master, how you doing? Do you hope for a new Sonic game? I'm not a Sonic fan, so I don't care if there's a new Sonic game, to be honest. Um, I would kill for that to happen. I love Mario Kart 8, but more variety is always good. True. Just because Mario Kart is probably the most successful series, it transcends the whole Super Mario franchise as a whole. Also true. Um, but, you know, hold on a second. But yeah. When you play with Sandy on Earl Patrick and the game comes down, you need to swing to get blah blah. Patch to get him to take. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Like, is there like something wrong with the the, the boxes that drop or something? I want to remake of Lights Camera Pants with co-op. Does Lights Camera Pants have co-op? Or by co-op, I mean like where you can like go through the story mode together. Isn't that a thing where you can go through the story mode together? I'd like to see it with online. That would be cool. Because Lights Camera Pants is an underrated game. It's really, really good. I mean, I know a lot of people who like SpongeBob games like Lights Camera Pants, but not many people who play party games look at SpongeBob and be like, oh, that's probably a good game. So my online co-op, okay, that's better. Yeah, that would be cool if there's online, you know, for Lights Camera Pants. That would be cool. I really liked Lights Camera Pants. It's such a freaking fun time. And the mini games that Lights Camera Pants had were really, really good too. So I don't know, pretty worth it. Probably just doing good. I haven't talked to him too much recently, but I know he's doing okay. I think he's taking a little bit of a break from YouTube, but you know. The Mermaid Man replacement in Lights Camera Pants is much more faithful than the one Bath Bikini Bomb. True. But I like Joe White. He's pretty cool. His mayonnaise an instrument. Okay, I'm actually thinking about wrapping this up kind of soon, so maybe like drop some last minute questions or something, and that might be done for today. It's a pretty quiet stream, so why is my camera so like fuzzy? Maybe it's just like dirty. Hold on. Is that any better? Is that clear? Look, it is a little clear. I had to wipe off my my webcam. Whoops. Okay. I think I'm just gonna end off the stream. You know, it's pretty fun. You know, pretty short one, yes, but you know, I mean, hey, short's not always bad. Is Braun a good boss, and why they put him in not in the series? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't someone like Man Ray or the Dirty Bubble, but you know, we'll see. Playing for the 3K celebration. Um, I might do a giveaway of some kind. I might do something like that. I don't know. Maybe a giveaway. Um, yeah, I'll try to do a giveaway of some kind, like maybe like a Nintendo eShop gift card or something. Um, we'll see, we'll see. Maybe I'll do like a stream of a game or something, or maybe it'll be more like a Chaturday actually. Because I when it comes to like playing games on stream, I'm usually really bad at keeping up with chat when I'm playing games. But with Chaturdays, it's a lot easier to keep up with people. So I might just do like a Chaturday style stream and do a giveaway, something like that. It's weird how in the Switch and mobile versions the grass is dark, while the other version is bright green. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Does it bother you that the Switch overheats a little bit? It's definitely making me want to get a new Switch, but I already know that like as soon as I get a new Switch, like a Switch Pro is going to be announced or something like that, which would be my luck. But all right, guys, I think I'm gonna head out. Probably gonna order dinner soon. Actually, I'm kind of getting hungry already. I mean, I've been munching on Cheez-Its, but Cheez-Its can only fill you up so much. Switch is the same price at launch. It's still $300 or $200 for a Switch Lite. Maybe I'll get a Switch Lite, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll get a Switch Lite so that... Because I'm probably going to get a Switch Lite regardless. So maybe I'll have like my regular Switch to keep hooked up to my TV and then a Switch Lite to take on the go. Because I heard I think they fixed the... I think they've made it so that cloud saves will be kind of synced up on both systems. I don't know. I'll have to ask Chris about that because I'm sure he will probably know the deal, because that could lead me to buy a Switch Lite. But not now. I would not buy a Switch Lite now. I need to save money, and there's already a lot of games coming out. So I'm going to wait on that. So I'd like to thank you so much for watching this stream. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't. It helps out the channel. And yeah, thank you guys. Have a good evening or good night or whatever it is. Later.